Hey guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a stationery collection. So you get to see all the pens I use, and I'm going to be telling like the pros and cons of each pen. And if you're looking into bullet journaling, I will give you recommendations within this video. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Starting off with mild liners, I know there's 4 packs of mild liners, but I only had 3, so I had the neon one, the warm one, and the cool pack, and I honestly really love mild liners. I find that mild liners are very helpful because they're like transparent and they're like a really easy highlighter to use in your bullet journal, and there's lots of different color options, and they're also really cute. Okay, so the next pen is a brush pen. So this is the Take. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but these are metallic brush pens. For me, I wouldn't say that these are a good beginner brush pen. They're a little harder to control. Next are the Ecoline brush pens. So these are like more of a thick watercolor brush pens. They tend to bleed if you layer it more than once, but these are a brush pen and they're very thick and wide. Next up are the pastel pilot pens. So these pastel pens came in a pack of 5. I really like these pastel colors because I feel like you can't find them that many places. Okay, so next up are the Sakura gel pens. This one comes in a pack of 8. I feel like they're a little more muted, which is nice, and they're just good for everyday writing. Next is the Muji pen. So Muji, the gel pens are the 0.38, so they're super fine. They came in 9 colors, and I use the black one for like everyday bullet journaling. Okay, next are the Tombow pens. I feel like this is one of my biggest collection of pens. I love Tombow dual brush pens. They're dual-sided, so one side's a brush and one side's like a softer marker tip kind of thing. I don't have all the colors, but I do have a lot. Tombow dual brush pens are really great for like a medium, so not your beginner but not your advanced like bullet journaler. It's like, I feel like it's somewhere in the middle, and Tombow dual brush pens are really great because the brush pens are pretty good at being controlled. They're just big, but I like how they're like see-through and muted, especially the pastel colors, so you can use them as like highlighters too, and I really like the packaging and the efficiency of these. They're also water soluble, so you can blend them, and I really enjoy that. Next are my lip plume pens. These are also dual brush pens, but the small tip side is a really fine tip, and I like these because they are also pastel. As you can tell, I really love pastel colors, and they're really great. I think I just like the controllability. They're much like stronger than the Tombow dual brush pens, so they're not as like floppy, so they're easy to control for like more of a beginner. Okay, and then next, Crayola Super Tips, probably like one of my favorites. So Crayola has been a brand that I've used ever since I was literally like 3. They got really popular lately because a lot of people have started using them for lettering. So they have like a skinny tip, and if you press down, it's really flexible. It becomes really thick, and that's where people use them for calligraphy. I like Crayola Super Tips because they're the most affordable like brush pen that you could, they're not even brush pens, they're the most affordable pens you can use for calligraphy, and it still looks really good. I highly recommend Crayola Super Tips for any beginner just because they're so affordable. That's not like a super great investment to invest in Crayola Super Tips, and they're layerable. They're just like markers, so if you stop bullet journaling, you can always just have them for art projects and markers, and they can work as brush pens even though they're not a brush tip, so it's super easy to control, and I'd highly recommend this for anyone who wants to learn calligraphy or start bullet journaling. So next is the ParKoo gel pens. So these were just sent to me. I have a 7-pack that are clicker pens and 6-pack that were gel pens, and they all have like similar colors, as you can see them side by side, and they definitely are like super thin, so easy to work with. I feel like they didn't smudge that much, and these pens, the super special thing about them are they're erasable. If you know me, I am so clumsy and I always make mistakes, and even in this video I made a few mistakes and I had to like white it out, but these pens are erasable. So as you can tell, I like scribbled and I was able to erase it with a few swipes, and these pens also disappear in the heat and then come back when it's cold. So I really want to try this. I'm probably going to go try this right after I finish filming this whole video. I just want to say a huge thanks to ParKoo for sending me these pens. I can't wait to use them in my bullet journal. I'm just so excited to create and experiment with these pens, and I know 100% for a fact that these erasable pens will come in handy because of my clumsiness. Okay, next are Sharpies. So I have the first 6 are Sharpie highlighters. I really like these highlighters, and honestly, before I started bullet journaling, all I had were Sharpie highlighters and the Sharpie fine tips, and this is what I used to get started with bullet journaling. These highlighters have like the normal slanted edge highlighter tip, but I was able to use them and teach myself calligraphy. You can definitely start off with highlighters because that's where I started off with. And then I have my Sharpie pens. So a while ago, I got a whole set of Sharpie markers, and I just love the colors that they come with, especially like the pinks, because I feel like Sharpies are so handy, especially since they're permanent. And also the metallics come in handy when I'm making cards or stuff for other people, and I love the bronze color. Okay, for the Sharpie fine tips, I like these a lot. I use the black fine tip for most of my bullet journaling, like outlines and everything. Okay, so for my I thought I had more like random miscellaneous pens, but I guess I couldn't find them for today. But the 2 that I have are the Tombow Fudenosuke pens. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but these pens are super popular. The first one is a hard tip and the second one is a soft tip. I recommend this if you're getting better at calligraphy because they do take practice to get used to, and you definitely have to know what you're doing with calligraphy in order to be able to use these pens. This is what I use for a lot of the calligraphy in my bullet journal. Okay, yeah, that's all for the video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching a completed stationery collection, and yeah, see you guys next week. Bye!